Carl here, your old everyday mystic again. Give this one a share if you feel like it. It's one of the more important ones. I want to talk to you for a minute about healing. Something I come back to often because it's an ongoing process. Certainly an ongoing process for me. People have this view of healing. That it's linear. You start off with a traumatic incident and you grieve, anger, bargaining, despair, acceptance. So, DABDA. You're starting off with your denial and all the rest of it. And they think that that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not. You may not even go through all 5 of those steps. You may bounce around from bit to bit in those steps where you do a grief acceptance, denial acceptance, anger acceptance, whatever. Acceptance is the key part. Acceptance is the bit that where, in order to heal, you accept the emotion that you feel, and then there's the important part. You accept the idea that this may not be the only time that this emotion comes around, because healing doesn't mean the removal of the trauma. It means learning to live a life that has changed who you are at a genetic level because of the trauma. So you don't move forward from the trauma. You move forward with the trauma. This is the thing to learn. And that trauma can jump up at you from time to time. And it can feel fresh, it can feel raw, and it can feel just the same. And you wonder, have I healed at all? That was never the healing bit. The healing bit was learning to accept that that trauma became part of your genetic code. It's literally written into your genes, into your DNA at the most fundamental level. You can never undo a trauma. All you can do is learn to be happy irrespective of a trauma being present or not. For the most part, I'm a happy human being these days. But at the moment, I am very sad. It's a time of year thing. It's something that traditionally I have struggled with. The feelings. And even though I had dealt with them, even though I had logically seen the trauma from everybody's perspective and what happened to me when I was 15 at the time, I had put it to bed. I had made sure that I understood it. I forgave everyone and forgive everyone properly. And yet, here I am, feeling sad about a trauma. And why am I feeling sad about this trauma? Well, it's really simple. The feelings can come back. The feelings can become overwhelming. Because there's 2 things we need to learn. We need to learn that the feelings will come back. And then we need to learn that if we don't let them in and float with them, that eventually they will burst in and drown us. That's a toughie, isn't it? They will burst in and drown us. So the idea is not to keep your feelings out. It's to express them, it's to explore them. It's to sit down and go, I am sad. I do wish things had worked out differently. I do wish that what happened didn't happen, because the boy that it happened to me back then. That boy did not deserve this. Did not deserve what's going on in his life. Now, not what's going on in my life. I'm a lot older. I get to look back at the boy with compassion. I get to look back at the boy and be angry that he didn't get what he deserved, because he deserved a good life. Everybody does. He got a hard road. But because he got a hard road, here I am. I'm still happy. I still enjoy my life. I still enjoy my family. I still love and am loved, and am capable of accepting and giving both. That is learning to live with the trauma. There are days when I ask, why me? And the universe says, well, why not you? And there are days when I say, because I didn't deserve it. And the universe says, deserve's got nothing to do with it, buddy. Wrong place, wrong time. Now, what are you going to do about it? Well, here's what I'm going to do about it. I'm going to continue to love. I'm going to continue to be open. I'm going to continue to do the best I can for myself, for my family, for my loved ones, for everyone. To show love, to show life not beyond trauma, but life learning to live with various traumas. Life can continue. Life can be more. Life can be happy. And yeah, we can revisit bad days, revisit bad times of year, because our body remembers them. But we don't live there. Sometimes we visit. When we get there, it's okay to break a little, because that little crack lets it all leak out, and it's not stuck inside you. Talk. Jesus, talk. For the love of whatever God you believe in, talk. Explore your feelings with someone, not just by yourself. I've been doing that the last day or two. Just exploring my feelings. Understanding what it was the boy didn't get that he needed, and trying to work back to giving it to him now. That's acceptance. That's becoming my own healer. That's becoming the parent I needed, the guiding hand I needed, the mentor I needed, and the person to tell me, yeah, you're a good kid, you're worthwhile, you're a decent human. I've learned that I'm not the worst human, I'm not the best human, but every day is an opportunity to improve. And that's what we try to do. This is living with your trauma. So healing isn't about leaving it behind. Healing's about finding a way of living with it, knowing that it's there, every once in a while acknowledging it, sometimes bumping into it. It's like a badly placed coffee table. Every once in a while you just bang into it. You don't get rid of it, but you might put it in a corner so you're less likely to bang into it. That'll have to do for today. You take care.